Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a Nutella ice cream cake. So I'm starting off with some brownie, and this is of course just a box mix, but of course you can make it homemade. So in a large bowl I'm adding in the brownie mix along with some oil and eggs. Mix everything together until it is well combined. Here I have a 9-inch springform pan that is sprayed with some nonstick spray, and I'm adding that into the pan and flattening that out. I baked this for about 30 minutes until a toothpick came out clean. In another bowl I have about 8 egg yolks, and to that I'm adding some sugar. I started using a hand whisk first to mix everything together, and then used a hand mixer to blend it until it became frothy and thick. And this will take quite some time because there's a lot of mixture. So you want it to look airy and light like this. In a large saucepan I'm adding in 2 cups of light cream and 4 cups of 2% milk. To that, add in some sugar. Then I'm going to turn the heat on to about low-medium. And you're just going to mix this until the sugar has dissolved. Once that sugar has dissolved, I'm taking a little bit of that, adding it to the egg mixture, and then mixing that together. And this is called tempering, which is when you bring the mixture up so that when you add it back into the saucepan, it does not scramble. So I'm going to start mixing the milk mixture and slowly add in the egg mixture until everything is well combined. I turn the heat up until medium, and then you're going to cook this for about 9 minutes or so. And take your wooden spoon, and if you put your finger across it, it should not go back together, which shows that it is thick enough. I move this off the heat, and now I'm adding the Nutella. Mix everything together. In another bowl with a sieve, I'm going to pour this through, and that is going to get rid of any of the cooked egg and Nutella that did not get combined. So I let this sit out until it came down to room temperature, or until it wasn't super hot anymore, covered with saran wrap. Then I let it chill in the fridge. Then I put it in my ice cream maker, and now I'm adding it to the pan. And this brownie is actually frozen. You don't have to necessarily do it beforehand, but that is just what I did. So I'm adding in half of this mixture first, and then I'm going to smooth everything out. Then I took about a row of Oreos, which is about 12 I believe, and I like the bigger pieces, but of course you can make it more fine. And I'm just distributing that among the pan. Then I'm going to press it in a bit so that it sticks to the ice cream. Now I'm adding in the rest of the Nutella ice cream and spreading that out to the best of my ability. Then I covered that with some saran wrap, and then wrapped it up as best as I could and kept that in the freezer until it was frozen. So I let it sit out for about 10 minutes or so. It was very easy to come out of the pan. Use a little knife to go around the edge first, which will make it easier. And this is how it came out. It was really good. Everyone really enjoyed it. The brownie was very sweet. It actually became a fudgy texture, which was interesting, but it was pretty sweet. So I would probably make half a batch of that for this ice cream cake. But anyways, I hope you guys try this recipe out, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!